Hello guys, I am Samantha the introvert. So the drama starts off with Daphne narrating. This is Omar and he's the boss of a company. The woman beside him is his secretary. This is Omar's aunt and she's been calling him non-stop. Well, actually she's been calling his secretary but he refused to answer her. This is Omar's grandfather. This one here is Yasmin and she's completely obsessed with Omar. I mean, she's trying hard, but Omar shows no interest in her. So apparently, the reason for the grandfather's visit is to let them know that he will be selling all the things that Omar will inherit. And the only way he will not sell it and give it to Omar is if Omar marries and have children, which of course will be an impossible task. Oh, by the way, he must do so within short space of time of 6 months. This is Omar's friend. He is obsessed with Yasmin and his name is Sinan. The fact that Sinan knows how Yasmin feels about Omar and hid it, but we will get to that later in the episodes. This is Daphne and she's having problems with the landlord because her brother failed to pay for the rent and now the landlord is warning them to pay or leave the place. Daphne went to work, which is at a restaurant, and while at work she sees Sinan. Apparently, ever since Sinan's been going to the restaurant, Daphne been in love with him at first sight. While she's staring at Sinan, the manager approached Daphne about coming late to work and dressing poorly. The manager saw Sinan and offered to take a photo of him, and Daphne was there, so Sinan asked her to be in the photo with him as well. While happily walking away, Daphne embarrassingly fell. Omar's aunt came to his office and of course discussed what his grandfather stated. And of course, Omar said finding someone and marrying them in 6 months is impossible. The aunt saw Yasmin and talked about Omar, of course, but the aunt despised Yasmin. Later on, the aunt went to the restaurant where she arranged a date with Omar and decided to spy on him. Daphne came to ask the aunt if she is ready to order anything, but because she wants to see and hear Omar on his date, she rudely shooed Daphne away. Omar, who arrived, told his driver to not leave because he won't be long, making it known that he will do everything so that the date don't go well. On the date, let's be honest, she don't work, but she cares way more about social media, which immediately turns Omar off because she is not his type. When Daphne came to get their orders, Omar saw her name tag and immediately uses Daphne to escape by making it seem Daphne and him are in a relationship. He then drags Daphne outside with him. The aunt who was there saw everything and decided to follow them in a distance. The date clearly didn't get the message and followed Omar and Daphne. When Omar sees that, he kisses Daphne. After the date left and Omar stopped, Daphne slaps Omar in the face. And all of it was seen by his aunt, the kiss and the slap. Daphne then get a call about her grandmother. When she rushed to get her things, she asked the manager for a day off and told him about her grandmother. But sick and tired of her excuse, he fires her, saying she caused too much trouble by kissing the customer and slapping him, but she tells him that the customer was the one that kissed her. While there and tending to her grandmother, her little sister told her she saw their brother, and because of that, Daphne sets out in the night to find him. While that is happening, Omar's aunt is discussing to her husband about what happened at the restaurant. Daphne is talking to her friend Iso about her brother and asking him if he sees him, but he said he didn't. While walking, she spots her brother being beaten by gangs and decided to try and help. She didn't do much of help. Anyways, the mafia gave poor Daphne by the end of 24 hours to come up with $200,000 so her brother can be free. Omar aunt invited Sinan to tea, but the only reason she did it because she needs the tea on Omar and Daphne, but Sinan doesn't know squat. Saddened with what happened, she is struggling to know where to get $200,000 within 24 hours. They told Sinan that they will train the girl, which is Daphne, to become Omar's secretary so she can be around Omar often so Yasmin can back off and Sinan can get Yasmin. When Daphne went home, she told her grandmother the problem her brother has caused. In the morning, Daphne spoke to her two friends about what happened last night. Oh, side note, Izzo is madly in love with Daphne, but poor Daphne doesn't know and keeps friend-zoning him. This one knows of Izzo's love for Daphne, but we will get to that in the rest of the episodes. After Daphne left to clear her head, her miracle she has asked for came in a fancy car. It turns out that Omar's aunt came to look for Daphne. Then she stumbles on Daphne's sister, who took her to Daphne. Okay guys, that is the end of my review on episode 1 of the Turkish drama Love for Rent. Stay tuned for my review on episode 2. As always, if you like my review, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I'll see you next time.